Hello everyone. In this video, I'd like to discuss modding, car modding, and how to do it on a budget in Malaysia. So these three are cars that I've modded using really cheap diecast cars that also have the benefit of having screws at the bottom, so that I don't have to drill out rivets like on a typical Hot Wheels or Matchbox car. And I've tried different things on these different cars. So let's just start with the first one. This car is not licensed and is loosely based on the Chevy Camaro. This is my first spray painting project, and I got a can and just went with it. Stripped the paint. It originally had a orangey yellow, and I stripped the paint and just immediately sprayed on a layer of 2 of blue, and I believe this blue looks much better in camera than in person. It's a bit of a dull blue in my eyes right now, and yeah, it doesn't look good, and there's a lot of like paint defects. This is just me rubbing it because I'm not sure why. Maybe I did a different paint coverage or whatever. But using like these really cheap cars that you can get in Malaysia, here at the some place like Eco Shop, or even Mr. DIY could have some like really cheap diecast cars you can just crack open and mod, because they're cheap enough that if it does break, I'm not upset. This is 2 ringgit. This is 2 ringgit 40. It's basically free, right? And if it worked well, like so something like this, right? This is the Poverty Spec Porsche project, and it looks really good. And if it looks good, we can have it on display and show people, hey, this is something that I have made. This is one of one. And the next project is this one. Actually, I don't have my second car with me. There's also a candy paint project. That one turned out a lot better than this one. In this one, it's just mistake after mistake after mistake. I oversprayed the primer, so it's way too thick. I didn't cure properly, and because it didn't cure properly, there's like bubbling and whatnot. And then the second I tried to put on another coat of paint, it kept not bubbling, but it wouldn't dry, it wouldn't cure because of the previous primer that's on there. And then when I masked it, I messed it up and like took the paint away, and I didn't mask properly enough, or either that or I oversprayed it like too wet on the candy paint. So this is just all flaws. I understand that like it doesn't look very pretty, and I don't tend to showcase this because it is not very pretty, but it is a good learning platform. Other than like the cars that I've done and what I've learned with it, I would just like to discuss like how you can do it, right? Let me just show you some of the cars that I have. Some of the cars I have that I gotten from Eco Shop, the 2 ringgit place. Like something like this, right? Something like this. They have like a whole series of cars. This Joy It brand. They have a whole series of cars. It's like the correct size and has screws underneath, like you can mod with. They kind of look loosely like real cars, and like this is, I believe it's supposed to like look like an Enzo or LaFerrari, right? And just by getting these cars, and if you like the body shape of one, you can get like multiple, I guess, and just taking it apart, learning how a car comes together, and doing stuff that is necessary on all diecast modding projects with them. So think paint stripping, sanding, wet sanding, all these things, right? You can start here. You don't have to spend 10, 15 ringgit on like a really nice car, right? Like I wouldn't want to like mod this because it has a gold paint, right? It has like sponsor decals. It's rather nice. Like, to destroy this in air quotes for a mediocre paint job, you might get upset. You might not do it anymore. But this, like, okay, maybe not this, but like this, I have an affinity for metallic paints, and this is just a flat green, right? The immediate thought when getting this is like, I want to strip it, I want to recolor it, I want to make it mine, right? And that's the thought process to just start modding. Be brave with it, I guess, since there's no consequences. If it looks ugly and if you really hate it, you can just junk it, right? It might be like bad consumer practice to like junk, to like throw away cars, but at that price, right? And you're just practicing. If you realize that, hey, maybe modding is not for me, I just really like to look at really pretty cars that are made well from the factory, sure, you've lost virtually nothing getting these. Some tools you can get is like spray paints, like those you can find online. They're not mega expensive, and good quality ones here in Malaysia. Yeah, they don't go for a lot. There's the Anchor brand and there's a Samurai brand. They all work. Like, get what's cheap for you, or get what you can get your hands on. I understand that like in West Malaysia, it's harder to find stuff online, and stuff that might be like exclusive, like spray paints, could be like limited. So just get what you can get offline and try it. For spray paints, like, you need a few steps, right? You need the paint stripper to like take off the paint, and then I do primer just to have a clean surface to work on, and to see if you have any like any big defects that you want to fill before committing with paint. And then for candy, which I might talk about in other videos, specifically for trying on candy paints, you need like a sparkling paint and then the candy, because candy is transparent, and you wouldn't want to spray candy on primer. It's too dark. There's that whole logic to it that's not the same as primer plus top coat plus clear coat. And speaking of clear coats, get the cheapest clear coat you can. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, that's like the general overview for detailing cars. You can get like these brushes. That's like, also you can get like Eco. They're like $2. They're not that expensive. And yeah, there's not much to say other than remember to have fun. Car modding, just like real car modding, is supposed to bring the creativity out of you. It's not supposed to be a stressful thing that you worry about. I'm going to ruin this car that's worth, whatever. Like, that's not why I'm here. That's not why I would hope most people do this. It's not to earn money or whatever. I'm just happy seeing these little creations of mine exist, and I want whatever that's in your mind. Maybe you want a green colored Ford Super van, right? Like, strip this and make it green, whatever. Like, if that's what you want, then go do it. That's all I have to say. Have fun, take care, and stay safe, everyone. Bye bye.